What's going on, guys? It's been a while since I put anything on my channel, and picked up this beautiful new Harley Davidson 48. It's a 2016 model. Got it about a week and a half ago. Put about 150 miles on it, and decided I wanted to do an exhaust mod to the existing stock exhaust. So watched a few YouTube videos, quite a few of them actually out there, on different types of drilling mods that you can do to the baffles on your stock exhaust to save yourself a little bit of money until you're ready to upgrade to aftermarket. And so that's kind of what this video is about, and a quick, opinion overview, my review of this model versus the previous years. First thing I'll say is that I'm glad I waited. They did some really nice upgrades to the 2016 model, like the adjustable rear suspension, which is pretty awesome. It comes with a tool under the seat, and you loosen up these rings and the exhaust basically tightens and loosens for a different ride, which is awesome. They put a new seat on it, which is way more comfortable than the old seat. I almost bought a 2013, and I'm glad I didn't. This seat's actually really awesome for stock. New graphics, which look really quite great. Opinion, of course, but it's like a flake pattern underneath the coat, underneath the gloss coat, with a nice big Harley label compared to the old ones, which is just painted on. So I like that. New front forks. These forks are quite a bit beefier than the old ones, and it does give a better ride. I test drove the old one, the 2013 I was referring to, and this is definitely a noticeably smoother ride. Other than that, it's just aesthetic, really. Obviously the tank is, but exhaust is basically the same exhaust with different heat shields. All in all, pretty much the same bike with some nice upgrades to make it ride better. Same 1200 Revolution engine, which is a great engine. It's got lots of horsepower, and yeah, I like it a lot. I love the bike. So let me talk about the exhaust mod that I was referring to before. Did some reviews, or rather read some reviews and watched some videos on people that had done mods with different types of drill bits, hole saw bits. So I decided I'd start with a smaller half-inch bit and then work my way up. This is a DeWalt 12-inch long, 1/2-inch diameter drill bit. It's like a masonry bit. And after watching a YouTube video of a guy working on his 883 iron, I did the same thing he did, which is take two zip ties and put a washer in between the zip ties. The inside of the baffles is just over an inch in diameter. And so what I did was I found a washer about that size, zip tied it in between here, so just had the washer floating so that when I drilled into the pipe, the bit wasn't wobbling around. It would center and get a nice hole right down the center of the back of the baffle. And it worked great. And I rode the bike for a couple days, and it definitely got a deeper sound out of the exhaust. It wasn't much louder, really, but it was a deeper sound, and I liked it for a couple days and then decided I wanted to make it just a little bit louder. So I went out and bought this extension. It's a 12-inch extension from Lowe's, and this half-inch hole saw bit. And with both, I just used a little bit of this WD-40 and just put a tiny bit of lubrication on the end to keep it from sparking and to make the drilling nice and smooth. And honestly, this thing went through like butter. In fact, they both did. Actually, the hole saw bit went through a little bit quicker. But yeah, went through real easy. It was a lot easier job than I thought it was. I spent $10 on the bit, $10 on the extension, and $20 on the half-inch bit. So all in all, $40 for what sounds like a completely different bike. And talked to the dealer, asked them their opinion on it. And of course, they want to sell you parts and pipes and all that, so they're going to frown on it. But I did talk to the lead mechanic here at Rocky Mountain Harley Davidson, and he basically said, hey, look, if you don't run it 15,000 miles with the bored out exhaust or the hold out, drilled out exhaust, it shouldn't be a single issue. You're going to get some backfiring, and obviously the bike's going to run lean, meaning there's a lot more oxygen, a lot more air mixed into the gasoline, so it runs a little bit lean, and over time it can cause issues with your spark plugs and stuff like that, but it will not void my warranty. So that was pretty much what I was waiting to hear. It will not void my warranty. So you can take it from me or you can call your dealership, but I did hear it from an official mechanic that if you do this to your exhaust, it will not void your warranty. I've had a few people ask me about that. So that was all it took, and I went ahead and did it. And it's been about a week since I did the full 1-inch hole saw bit. And it sounds great, and I'm going to actually sample that for you. I'm going to run the bike here in a sec. I did warm it up a little bit, because when you first start these, it's like literally raining and snowing outside in Denver here. The end of April, which sucks. It's Friday. I want to go for a ride. So anyway, good time to do this video. These start around 1300 RPMs, cold. I warmed it up. It should probably drop pretty quick, so you get that nice walk, that nice deep patter sound out of the exhaust. So here we go. So there you have it. On a hot day, which I did have last weekend, took it up into the mountains, and the RPMs dropped down to about 890, the lowest, which is pretty good for these Evolution V-twin engines. You know, it's not carbureted, so you're not going to get that 650 RPM walk where it's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You're not going to get that with these newer bikes. But with this exhaust mod that cost me all of $40, if I would have done it with just the 1-inch bit, it would have cost me half that. Can't really go wrong. It sounds fantastic. I have no problem with people hearing me now in Denver. I love the way it sounds. My girlfriend hates it, so it's absolutely perfect. And I love the bike. So just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of the exhaust mod I did. Let you know it's A-OK. Dealer said it was safe. Won't cause any major damage to the bike unless you're running it for a long time without getting proper pipes on it. So highly recommend the bike. It's a great mod, cheap to do, really fun to ride bike. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, guys.